I've been making a lot of money trading futures. I started trading futures maybe 5 years ago. During the pandemic, I was trading with my own money and it was doing good, man. I developed a strategy that worked pretty well for me. And if you watched me on Instagram back in those days, you would see that I would post it all the time. I didn't talk about it a lot on YouTube until recently, 6 months ago or so, but I've been talking about stocks and trading in general for years. But talking about trading futures is something that I've been doing every day, for about 5 years. But I don't know. Now I'm at the point where it's like I'm good enough to feel like I can teach it. Now, my last few videos on this, the comments from who think they're expert traders, they were pretty upset about my strategy. They didn't like, this guy can't trade, this guy blah, 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 blah. I showed my payouts. I showed my accounts. I'm making more money than you, straight up. How do I know that? Because I trade with a prop firm. Less than 5% of them even pass the evaluations, and only 2% of them ever get payouts. I've gotten payouts. I passed evals. I documented the whole shit, and I'm gonna show you my strategy. If you don't like it or you wanna do something else, that's cool. But if you ain't making more money than me trading, shut the fuck up. So I wanna get you in my strategy. It took me about 5 years to develop this, and it's working really well for me. And I'm gonna break down my whole strategy, everything I do and how it works for free. And we can talk about trading with prop firms, the different rules there are and different things you have to look out for. And if you want more in-depth analysis of this, I'm actually doing a live training tomorrow where I'll show you exactly how to do it, where I'm going to even more depth on trading, but we're gonna get into it now. First of all, I'm gonna go over my strategy. I call it victory scalping. This is TradingView. So I usually have this up on multiple screens, but I can't share it on YouTube. So what I do is I trade NASDAQ futures in Q. I keep the 2-minute chart up smaller and the 15-minute chart. I trade off the 15-minute chart. A lot of you guys who fucking follow all the fucking traders, I'm friends with a lot of those guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Fucking TGR, one of his cribs is behind me. I kicked it with Casper at SMC. That's the homie. But my shit is just way different than everyone else. And that's cool. You gotta find what works for you. But I keep the 2-minute up and the 15-minute up. I use indicators. I know a lot of these other guys don't use indicators. My strategy kind of depends on indicators. The indicators I have on here is I keep EMAs, the 20 EMA, right? That's this blue line. The 50 EMA, which is the black line. And then my 200 EMA, this is that red line. Then I have the RSI, so I keep it on RSI 2 instead of 4, than the normal 14. And I keep the MACD on regular. That's on the 15-minute chart. On the 2-minute chart, the only thing I have is the 200 EMA, right? And the thing is, what I'm doing is the 2-minute is almost like another indicator. So what I'm doing is I'm only taking trades if the 15-minute and the 2-minute are on the same side of the EMA. So in this case, I'd be looking for shorts, right? Because they're both below the 200. Earlier today, well, almost all day, I would have been looking for shorts, except for in the morning at the open, I was looking for longs because they were both above the 200. And this is funny, man. This is exactly kind of when I stopped trading at 10:30 today because I had a meeting at 12. All right, so we're gonna go over here. I'm really trading off the 15-minute. So what I'm doing is I'll draw support and resistance. Cause I remember this morning on my other chart, I looked at this as like a support level. So I'll do something like draw a trend line here because it seems like this is where it was a high base and it broke out. So I knew this was a support level and I drew it from pre-market. Okay, what I'm looking for is bounces off either the support and resistance that I draw or off of one of these EMAs. And the way I set it up, I have my ATM strategy. So I keep my take profit at 40 ticks and my stop loss is at 200 ticks. I know, it's intense. And what I do is the trades I took today, this morning, this was the open and shit was a little crazy. I didn't take this first trade because I'm looking for longs, right? Because you got to remember this morning we're above the 200, so I'm looking for longs. I took one little scalp earlier, but it doesn't make sense for me to explain it. The main one was this one right here. I had a buy order right here, and I was in my Discord. We was all trading live, and I said, "Yo, this is where my buy order is, guys." And I had a second one under here, so I'll dollar cost average. I know people are against that, but I'll do it, and this works well for me, And I'll show you some examples of that later in this video. But I had my first buy order here. As soon as it hit down, boom, it just shot right up. Because what happens is this confirms the trend. The 15 and the 2-minute together kind of confirm the trend, at least in the short term, because we know it's going, both time frames are showing that it's in the same direction. This was the easiest trade of the morning. It went straight up to my take profit. Everybody was with us. We did it, right? Some of the rules are I only do one trade per 15-minute candle. So I was like, all right, it's time to wait. Let this shit reset a little bit. That stops me from over trading because we're going for these like bounces, these retracements, right? What happens is there's like order flow here, right? And that's why it bounces up off it when it's in the direction. Those orders get soaked up the more it hits that same spot. So I want to give it time if it's going to hit that same spot again, right? So then we got here, boom. We got another bounce. We all made money here. I took like 2 trades today. It worked out really well. So that's kind of how we do it. We bounce off here, 40 tick take profit, 200 tick stop. I'll show you one of my trades. And I know this is unorthodox compared to how other people trade. I recorded this with my Meta fucking glasses. Right, so if you look at my screen, I had 3 motherfucking buy orders because I was really down to dollar cost average in. So I'm going short on this. When I put it here, it was below the 200 on this. This is my Ninja Trader. On Ninja Trader, I just have this big screen and I have the 2 minute up here, and then I have the 3 minute here. So let me just show you what it looks like. It's me traded. Boom.
Here we go.
Open. So boom, it hit my order. All right, it blew past it. Then it hit my other buy order.
My take profit down.
That's important. I moved my take profit because I didn't need to get as much because now I'm in 2 contracts. So I go 1 contract at a time. I didn't need as much, so I moved my take profit down. And let me move it. Let me go back. As you can see, I'm already up for the day. This is not my first trade of the day. And then boom, hit my take profit. You see what time? Because I was trading the pre-market. This is what time it was. Fucking 30 minutes in, made a few $100s. Yeah, I'm trading NQ, not MNQ, NQ. And yo, man, we've been making a lot of money doing this. Now, as you see all these accounts, I'll show you another example, but I'm trading with a prop firm called Apex. With Apex, you can have 20 accounts at once. And I'm trading with all 20 accounts simultaneously. And I have a trade copier software. It's called Replicanto. Like if I go here, there's 1 account on here. It's like one of my main account, and then all the other ones kind of copy what that account does. And I have 20 funded accounts with Apex. The accounts that are 150K. I'm trading with the equivalent of like $3 million. It's dope though, because if you make $1,000 per account, man, you done made 20 grand that day. Like today, I made a little over 400 per account, which is just a few points, man. You only need a few points to do that. But it's over 20 accounts, so I made 9 grand. And we're gonna go over this way more detail in the masterclass. I'm gonna show you how the funded accounts work. But first of all, I'm gonna show you another trade real quick. Here it is again. This is another strategy, similar thing. As you can see, we're below the 200 on the 2 minute and the 15 minute. So I have my buy orders stacked up because I don't mind dollar cost averaging, man. I don't give a fuck. I'm already up for the day. You can see this, all the 20 accounts are green. You can see these are PAs, meaning these are funded accounts. So let's watch the trade.
What it looks like here is he wants to be able to make sure he has the 53 million and also consider.
All right, so boom, I'm in the trade.
That's just actually not reality because of the challenges of trading.
It's going up. I had Sports Center going on in the back or some shit.
Him switching teams at this point.
Go up, up. What's about to happen?
But the Lakers won is
You see I'm down so far.
October. But
Down looking at my shit.
his options, I think.
Boom. Okay, now I hit my second buy order. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
But I don't see how
But
the Lakers aren't
I feel good at it. So what I did just there is I moved my take profit because I didn't need to get as much.
their team and anxious about having LeBron and Luka as their 2 cornerstones for the 20.
And the watch was about to happen.
25, 26 season. Like LeBron's going to be on this team and all.
I was a little nervous on this one. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm kind of nervous watching this, even though I know what happened.
If he wanted to be a free agent, if he wanted to test the market,
All right, it's going.
somewhere else, he had the opportunity to do that on Sunday. He chose not to do that.
Oh, I'm looking at some shit. Okay,
Not
boom.
only does he have this giant contract, not only is it hard to trade
Oh,
guys
now you see I'm green right now.
with big deals like
See,
that.
okay. Oh, back to red.
Which means that
See what happens. And I'm green. Modelo commercial. Waiting for it to hit my take profit. All right, cool. Hit my take profit. Boom. Made a bunch of money. I don't need to get the whole thing. So what I do is, this is something that I think y'all find helpful. So I'll do like limit orders, right? I'll place limit orders, but also I set up hotkeys. I have this mouse right here. This is the MX Master S5. And I set up hotkeys. So this button right here is buy market. If I see something and I just need to get in, this one is sell market, and then this one is take profit. So I got a take profit button. I'll show you something real quick. This is kind of unusual. I also have a mini stream deck hooked up to this computer. This trading computer, all I do is trade on the computer. It's the only thing I do. So not only do I have it on mouse, I also have it here. So this is buy market. This is sell market. This is take profit in the middle. These two are take profit, and this is break even. So a lot of times I'll just hit this button for fucking break even. Both of these are the same just because I don't want to accidentally hit the wrong one. So like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let me make it all the same. Because in the heat of the battle, and sometimes, man, there'll be times where in the Discord, I'm like, yo, I don't have time to like just say what I'm doing. I'm like, yo, guys, everybody put your fingers on the trigger. All right, we're going to buy. And then it's like, boom. All right, buy. Take profit. Yo, it be like that, bro. It's like Call of Duty sometimes. I think I'm the only motherfucker who does this shit. I mean, maybe there's other people, there's other traders doing it. Let me know who they are. Like, I'd love to connect with them on this shit. But yo, the mouse, this was the game changer. You see, all you had to do is map this shit, buy market, sell market, and I like this one to be take profit, this button on top. So it's like, boom, like, yo, gaming. Sometimes I'll do it with the Stream Deck. The only difference is I got more buttons on the Stream Deck, so I don't have a break even one on my mouse because we out of buttons. But let me go back to the strategy. The strategy is based off following the trend. Let's go back to like the day before. You can see the day before we had this big drop. I didn't get caught up in this drop because whatever, I didn't feel good about it, right? But it went down here past this one and you would have been fucked, you know, on this first one. But like it bounced up. You always get these bounces. Like even if the trend is up, it doesn't go up in a straight line. It's a wave and you're basically riding the wave. This is a different day. No, it started off as an uptrend pre-market and then I know for a fact we took this trade here off the 200, this bounce off the 200. It just felt really good. One more thing. I only trade if the 2 minute and the 15 minute are on the same side of the 200. So like this day, I probably didn't take this trade because we were underneath the 200. It would have worked because we were underneath the 200 on the 2 minute. They got to be on the same side, the 2 minute and the 15 minute. That's my rule. Yeah, I didn't take a trade Friday. Let's go to Thursday. Thursday was crazy. We had a huge fucking dump at the open. This wasn't really my setup. I think this might have been one of those days that it was, sometimes it was I don't take a trade. I don't know if I took a trade on Thursday. Let's go to Wednesday. But I kind of just want you guys to see how, even if it's up, it's never up in a straight line. It bounces, it likes to bounce off these EMAs. I'm not used to having it like small like this. Yeah, I would have definitely took this trade. I would have went long off of this bounce because we were above the 200 on both of them. And I would have definitely had a buy order here. And we probably would have been sweating for a minute, you know what I'm saying? But that should be, it works out more than it doesn't, man. The only time you get really fucked is if it slams through one of the EMAs. And that shit can happen. It's part of it. I usually go with one contract. And if it goes in, if it like slams through it, I might not dollar cost average on that one. Because a lot of it is feel. Like I told you, like my rules, but still some of it is feel, right? I've been doing this shit for motherfucking 5 years, trading one instrument. I think that's a big key for me. And then when I started trading with Apex, I did something that I never seen no one else do, you know, because I wanted to make this shit really work. I did 200 hours of practice trading, meaning when you get signed up with Apex and hook up your Ninja Trader to it, you can download historical data. So I would download different days and trade the open over and over again on different days to like practice. I did 200 hours of practice before I started working on my evaluation accounts. That shit helped me a lot because then it helped me really solidify my strategy. Now, practice trading is not the same as trading with an eval. Eval is not the same as trading with your PA. So when you get with Apex and you buy evaluation account, that's what you have to do first. You have to buy evaluation account. Then you have to pass the evaluation, meaning you have to make a certain amount of money. Then you actually get funded. So I buy the 150K accounts and you have to make about 9 grand if memory serves me. Once you make 9 grand, then you get funded and you can start making money. Yeah, that's basically how it works. If you guys want to get with Apex, I do have a discount code. It's a code Victory Trades, and you get like the best deals, the best discounts if you buy it with that. So I bought my evals first, and I did 200 hours of practice, and then passed my evals, got the PAs, and started getting fucking payouts. And yo, a lot of people in Victory Trades, they've gotten payouts too. Like people in our Victory Trades, our Discord, we trade together every morning, me, Young Candlestick, and them. And a lot of people have gotten, we helped them get their PAs. That's really a big deal because like 5% of people who buy evals get PAs, you know, but when they trade with us, because I'm calling out every trade I do. If I have time to put the limit orders, the buy orders and sell orders, I tell them, yo, this is exactly where it is. And they can see it. If like it's moving too fast and we ain't got time to do that shit, I got my finger on the trigger of the mouse and I'm like, yo guys, everybody put your finger on the trigger. Let's go. We're about to go in, guys. Get ready. Boom, we go. All right. And then it's like, take profit. Motherfuckers, shit is lit. If you want to learn more about this, I'm gonna go in more detail tomorrow at 8 p.m. It's gonna be a free training. And here's the thing, we're gonna be giving out some free Apex accounts. So you guys want to get funded? Usually you have to pay for evals. I said, yo, Apex, I'm Big Brandon Carter. I'm a J-list celebrity. Give me some free accounts to give to the homies. And they was like, no problem. You feel me? Click the link in the description, sign up, and let's get it, man.